Hey guys, my name is Alex, and this is going to be a short flow that focuses on ways to keep your back healthy and feeling good. We're going to begin right away in a child's pose. So have your knees a comfortable distance apart as you reach your arms away from you and bring the forehead toward the mat. Arrive in your space, experiencing every sensation as you focus on your breath. Lift up a little bit and walk your hands over to the right, left hand on top. You're going to relax the left shoulder down as you reach up and over for the side stretch. Relax the stomach so you can breathe into the entire torso. And walk your hands through center. We'll take the right hand on top of the left, and I like to kind of exaggerate in the wrong direction and then soften down and go a little bit farther than where I know I need to go. Come back to center. Let's come up onto fingertips and press into the mat. Keep the elbows soft, but the arms are straight as you press down through the shoulders and armpits. Relax the wrists and press up to a tabletop and find some circles, some movement here. So you might come all the way through almost to an upward facing dog. Pick one direction, take a couple of circles, and then switch directions. This is stretching through the feet and getting some motion happening through the hip flexors and all around the back. All right, tabletop. We're going to do 3 cat-cow. Hands are shoulder width, knees are hip width. Inhale, lower the belly and draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, press everything away, scoop the tailbone. Moving so smoothly. Inhale, build on that first stretch. And exhale, scoop, pull in the core, press the mat away with the palms. And inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. From here, you're going to thread the needle. Right arm reaches up and through. We won't be here that long. Keep the shoulders level as you can. Try placing the forehead on the mat. And release right arm up, finding a little bit of a twist in the upper back. And switch sides. Left arm reaches up and thread it through. You're going to walk the right hand forward and just a variation. Try to keep the forehead down. Release. Walk the right hand in, and the left hand is going to reach up, getting some movement in the torso. Let's do 1 great cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral spine. Tuck your toes, hover the knees, and press back to a downward facing dog. Pedal out through the feet. And keep a soft bend in the knees as you walk to either the top or maybe the middle of your mat. We're just going to find a squat. So bend your knees, feet about mat width distance. And you're going to Bring the palms to touch, heels in a little, toes out. Do your best to have the feet be flat. If they're not, that's okay. Leaning back slightly, shoulders away from the ears. Release the hands onto the mat. Walk your feet back in about hip width and just kind of paddle out through the feet. If you need to rest your hands on a block, opening up the whole back body. And we're going to sit down, sit back, and bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees are wide. Hold on to the outsides of the feet. We're in a butterfly. Inhale, sit up so tall. Exhale, come forward with a flat back. And when you're near the end, round the spine and lean back. Have a pretty good grip on the feet so you can move the spine. Relax the shoulders down as you build up and forward again. Rounding back. And we'll lift up and reverse the direction. So tuck the chin, lean back. Rock forward. Pull the heart through. Sit up. And once more, so slowly, moving with intention. And sit up straight. Bring your knees together. Place your feet on the mat about hip width. Hands are behind you, fingertips pointing toward the heels. Reverse tabletop. Press down and lift up. You can let the head and neck drop back if that's okay with you. Sit back down. Extend your legs out in front of you. Sit up tall for a moment so you relax the shoulders away from the ears. The knees can be a little soft because we want to focus on lifting and lengthening. Bend the right knee. Place the sole of the foot on the outside of your left knee. This might be enough. Or you can bend the bottom knee. Ooh, I'm good. A little cramp. You could bend the bottom knee, and your foot is kind of an extension of the knee. Sit up tall, and you're going to try to hook the elbow either around or in front of the leg. Twist. Always lengthen to twist. Press down through the right hand and take a couple of deep breaths. Gently release through center. We're going to place the left foot on the mat, cross the right ankle over the thigh, and press into the hands for a seated pigeon. Try not to slouch too much. We're lifting. Press into the palms and press your chest toward the thighs, the thigh and the calf. You might move the top ankle around a little bit. Release, extend the left leg out in front of you. We're going to try to stack the knees. So the right knee is on top of the left. The right foot is just right by your side. Sit up tall. And we're going to round to come forward. So bring the forehead to the knee. Sit back up. Extend your right leg out next to the left. Sit up tall. And we will switch legs. So you might feel out which side is the best for you or which version is the best. You can start here, and if it's available, you'll bend the bottom leg. And then people usually bring their right or their top foot in too close. Extend it out a little bit more. That'll let you have a greater base to work with. As you lengthen, reach with the crown of the head and twist. Pressing down through the left hand to lengthen And focus on the back stretching or twisting, not so much the chin. That's kind of like the cherry on top. But you want the ice cream, right? Yeah. Okay, so keep coming back. Come back through to center. And we're going to straighten or place the right foot flat on the mat. For a seated pigeon, press the chest toward the calf. And if you want to move that top ankle around a little bit, that's nice. And now extend the right leg out. We're going to cross the foot all the way over so that the knees are stacked. Sit up tall. And we're going to round. This is about the back. Bring the forehead to the knee. And if you need more, you're going to push the mat kind of gently down and away from you to assist in the rounding of the spine. Sit up. Reach both legs out in front of you. Inhale, lift. Again, the knees can be soft. Forward fold. A soft bend in the knees might make it more accessible for you to feel the back stretching. Sometimes I'll go underneath the legs with my hands. Slow down the breath so the torso can relax and move. Sit up. And we will lie back down onto our backs. Lengthen out for a moment. Soften the shoulders. Place the feet on the mat. Fingertips are going to be pretty close to the heels. Now we're going to match the movement with the breath. So inhale, press evenly through both feet. Don't let the knees splay. Lift. At the top of your bridge, you're at the top of your inhale, so you'll start your descent, but scoop the tailbone, one vertebrae at a time. When the tailbone lands, you're going to press and lift. So we are intentionally slowing down so that you can move through each vertebrae. Sometimes the hardest part is just slowing down to take the time. Let's do one more. And if you'd like, you can press up and hold, maybe bringing your shoulder blades a little closer together. Interlace the fingers and press down to lift. And release one vertebrae at a time. When the tailbone lands, pause, and then find a happy baby. Lift the legs up. If that's too much, you'll just hug the knees in. Otherwise, reach for the outside edges of your feet. Knees are wide. And the toes are pointing toward the wall behind you. Use some arm strength. All right, hug the knees into the chest. And then if you were in a chair, the back of the chair would be the floor or the mat. Reach your arms out so the legs are off the mat. Arms are out in a T shape. Lower the right leg. A second later, the left will follow. You're in a twist. When the knee lands, lift. And keep about a hip's width distance between the knees as you gently rock side to side. I feel that gentle pressure roll across the lower back. And if you'd like this to be more of a stretch, you can just let the legs land fully. Inhale through center, exhale to land. If you want to make this more of a core exercise, just hover the legs. Let's land with the legs to one side. And let's hold this twist for a few rounds of breath. Do your best to expand the torso and to lengthen each exhale. release. We'll tick-tock back and forth just a couple more times to reset. Just slowing down is so important. And if you are here for back pain, this will help. And if you don't have it, it's preventative. Let your legs land to the other side and reach the right arm out and away, or whichever arm, your opposite arm out and away, as you give yourself a few quality breaths with a little focus on the exhale. Lift your legs back up. Let's hug the knees in, nose to knees. Rest your head and your neck back down. Place the soles of your feet on the mat and wider than the mat, and windshield wiper your knees back and forth a few times. And roll to one side. Press yourself up to a seated position, just like we started not too long ago. Sitting up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, arms above your head, lift up and out of the waist. Long exhale, lower the hands down. Namaste.